Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then. Well, there's one man here who stands head and shoulders above the rest in just about every aspect of the game. It is, of course, Jim, the great Paolo Maldini.
Yeah, I feel like bowing here because it's him. He's simply the greatest of them all, the inspiration for so many top-class defenders.
Real chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Godzilla clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Defending of the desperate variety. It's a good run down the right. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep, and he's got his cross in.
Well played and well cleared.
And that's really well manoeuvred. And it's Timber. Kante defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Kvaratskhelia. He's free. Kvaratskhelia! And it's a goal! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia, and he's managed to get free. Chance for a shot! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling...
Can he finish? Oh, brilliant from Kvaratskhelia! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! He just absolutely speared that in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession.
Can he finish? It goes to show he is human after all.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Can he get it through? Thinks about the shot. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that was very necessary. Madrid have their second corner now. And a chance! France are looking to go forward now. And here's Mbappe.
There will be 3 minutes
All the way through, so back it comes. Conte. Now it's Olise.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Schlotterbeck. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very
A
soon.
quick reminder today that smoking is only allowed in areas shown on this map. Thank you for your cooperation. Substitution on the field. Number 7, Kaká.
So off we go again.
Him is number 6.
France come out for this second half with a different
Substitution.
lineup. The manager has made a big call here. And that's another good win of the ball. Vieira is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. France come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Oh, super find. Conte! Caught offside that time. It's a pretty loose pass. Ferran Torres going like a man possessed at the moment, and he's made sure that's not getting through.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Now this could be a chance. Shapes to shoot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Just cruising, they are cruising. And he's only too grateful to capital, and that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Please make sure to watch the screen.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like
welcome
that.
to today's
The stadium
match.
is full of noise and energy.
Against
This certainly
Barcelona.
matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things already rolling.
Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout. He'll be looking to set the tempo and dictate the play here, Peter.
He is so integral to this team, isn't he?
Yeah, he has the quarterback influence on a team so that as soon as he gets on the ball, everyone starts making runs. He's a master passer and a beautiful manipulator of the ball.
Nicely aimed pass. Olise. There's a Can he finish? Goal! France! And France are in front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
France are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Strong running down that left flank. Messi has it out wide and in space.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Wan-Bissaka. Alonso. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
France leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And it's Messi. Tchouaméni. Camavinga. And it's Camavinga. Camavinga proves just a little bit too strong. Howson clears it away, and that is expertly dealt with. Now it's Pelé. Tchouaméni neatly clipped into space. Tchouaméni, Camavinga, Conte. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And here's Messi, and he's running through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Conte knocks it into space. Great chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh, that's well spotted. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Dembele. Looking for the
There will
run.
be 1 minute
Now it's
added
Olise.
time.
He's shifting through the gears here. And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
And a quick
So your
reminder
views on the
today,
first half?
everybody, to
Well, I'm a
make
little bit
sure to
worried
put
for
any
them
litter
and the
in
way
bins
they've looked
provided.
in
Thank you for your
transitions, Peter.
cooperation.
They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
France with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Mbappe. Quality ball. And he cuts out the supply. It's a pretty loose pass. Conte. Xabi Alonso producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Pele. Still just a single goal between the sides. Chouameni, 60 minutes played. And it's Camavinga. So Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And this is Pele! Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's managed to get rid. Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Looking to play him in. Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Substitution for France, number 8.
Barcelona
Olise.
with the corner. They're
Number
first.
7, Dembele. Number 24, Mbappe. Coming on the field,
Hernandez
number
tries to
4,
clear.
Ryan Shaki.
France
Number
are
23,
looking to go forward now.
Shevchenko. Number 6, Ferran Torres. Substitution in
Yamal.
progress.
Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Lovely, now then. Barcelona needed that, they really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Good-looking ball, stood up well to him there. Cherki has been caught there, it's a foul. Alexander-Arnold ready to try one. So a genuine chance to increase the lead. He's gone for the shots. He went for the curler. Just 5 minutes left. Now it's Berbatov looking for a runner. It's played through for him. Hernandez gets across to intercept that. That's going wide left. He's got away.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Well, that looks a decent ball. And this is Neymar. Oh, look at the space here. And a chance! He's got a goal! And right near the end, we have parity. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played.
And time is up. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
France
Please
certainly
make sure
had
to
some
watch
good
the screen
moments,
for an
Peter. There were
information
plenty of
bulletin
encouraging
from the regional
spells
police
that
department.
more should have been made of.
So, just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against France.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add, and it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course, so with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play, and of course the right service into the box.
Well, for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, this man for so long was an unsung hero. One of the most decorated defenders in the English top flight. He is Mikhail Sylvestre.
His game was all about versatility and durability, Peter. An astute defender in the middle, a fine ball carrier with a good engine, went out wide.
Yeah, and you can expect another busy shift from him here.
He's never shy.
And smartly reclaimed. Sylvestre is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
And he's managed to get free. There's the shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cruyff. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. He has found the way through. Engages and forces him off the ball. Tromeni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Dembele. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Mbappe. Camavinga. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Conte. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, perfect. And Cruyff! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
He's beaten the last man. Sylvestre. There will be a throw-in. And it's Conte. That is ended up in no man's land. That's going to go a long way. And that is the end of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Today to please take all
so neither side has found a way through yet.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So straight into the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
And here's Dembele. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And no surprise, that's a booking. And looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Great chance here from position A1. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game, promising one. Olise! It's hit the crossbar. Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target. Now it's Olise. Not the most accurate pass. Olise just eases him off the ball. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Great vision. Oh, that was vital.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Now, can they get him away? Dani Olmo tries to pass it through. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And here's Dembele. Olise. Oh, shooting chance! And that's in! Finally, the deadlock is broken!
What a time to take the lead, but now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
Olise! And he can clear it away. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And here's Olise.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Decent chance!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Conte. And a chance! And that really should have been that.
Olise really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that. Barcelona really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Now it's Dani Olmo. And he's made sure that's not getting through. I think we're just about done here.
Been indicated.
Rijkaard wins the duel this time. Cruyff, the specialist. That's that, the end. France have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Uruguay.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but he's always taken it. And it's Dembele. Picked out brilliantly. No foul, says the referee. Olise.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Odo. And Mateus. And that's really well manoeuvred. Odo. He's shifting through the gears here. Tromeni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Barella. Now it's Messi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And this is Pato! They want to be quick to... Oh, he's been caught napping! Mbappe. Oh, this looks sharp. Couldn't squeeze it through. And here's Van Basten. And the shot!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
And it's Messi. Oh, just skips. Oh, he's having a go! Too close for comfort. Uruguay with the corner. They're first. France have the chance to go the other way. Caught offside that time. Oh, he's bustling through here. Big chance! Mbappe! Irrepressible! A finish right from the top draw. And France are in front. And that really is so impressive. You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting.
It's Dembele! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And he gets rid in a hurry. Uruguay are looking to go forward now. Olise. Olise! Again, a brilliant save. It's their second corner of the game. Decent chance! And he hits the net. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
France are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Camavinga. Can he get it through? Now it's Olise. He is through here. He's having a hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? And here's Dembele. And it's half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, Peter, 2-0. You're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Or any other paid parking
France are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. Back on the way then. Has a look and plays it forward. That is Conte. Great vision. He's got away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Pato. It's Van Basten! Denied by an instinctive save.
Van Basten really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Elise. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's in a great position here.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he's intervened well there. Opts for safety. That's a cute ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. Uruguay have got it back and they'll have another go. Beckenbauer. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. He's on it, can he get away? Camavinga. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Messi. Hernandez does really well to win the ball there. Tries to play it through. Conte knocks it into space. That is Conte. And smartly reclaimed. Half an hour gone in the second half. Barella. Tchouameni. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And a chance! It's loose, and in he goes again. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Dembele.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he's managed to get free. Can he get on the end of this? Dembele. He has felt. And the shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Ah, he's given it away. He's found a way through. Oh, shooting chance! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
And this is Pato. He's found a way through. And there goes the final whistle. France can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Barcelona.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I've been very impressed with this fella Upamecano. We all know of his impressive record, but he's a lovely...
Oh, he's been caught on it! Olise! And he nearly went all the way.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Konate gets over and intercepts. Lovely, decent chance! Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely weighted ball. Dembele, he's got away. It's Dembele! Deftly away. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Messi. Martinez! Martinez! And he couldn't finish.
Martinez deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Messi. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Well read, nice interception. Oh, it's Dembele. Now, he's got space here. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Rice. Now it's Olise. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Conte. Looking for the run. Mbappe is having a shot! Goal! France! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
France are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
You felt it was coming. Chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Dembele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. He's rising! And that's a sharp finish! And they're threatening to fly away here! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring.
And for the first half, that is that.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in the second half, Peter, with control already established.
France are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. The second half is up and running. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Messi. Looking for options for movement. And the finish! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Pedri is offering a wry smile there.
Messi with the short one. Alaba. Oh, shooting chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Now this could be a chance. Looking to play him in. Zakaria. France are 2 up early in the second half. Conte. Now it's Olise. Messi. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Messi. Oh, good spread. Oh, he's found support out wide. Alvarez receives it in a good position here. Good ball, good take. Chouameni. Camavinga. Now it's Camavinga. He is through here. And here's Olise. Can he get it through? Rice.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Can he get on the end of this? Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
He's on it, can he get away? Great chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Koundé. Trossard. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rice. Some resolute defending there. And the pass is intercepted. Pedri. Messi. And this is... And Messi! Alexander-Arnold clears without hesitation. Camavinga. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He has found the way through. Koundé. Trossard. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. And we're done. France are enjoying their moment of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency